So today we're going to be doing an experiment with density. To do this, we're going to need one tall clear glass, and you can either use several other small glasses to create your colors for the rainbow. You can also use a bowl. So you'll need as many smaller cups and bowls as you want colors. Or you can rinse it out and reuse one cup. You'll also need food coloring, sugar, and water. Once you've gathered all your things, you're going to begin making your first color. For your first color, I recommend adding about half a cup of water, and then what I did was I added 5 tablespoons of the sugar. And then what you're going to want to do is mix it together really well so that all of the sugar has dissolved. Once the sugar has dissolved, you can add whatever color you want. This is the easy part. You just dump it in. When you're working with your student, what you can do is you can ask if they'd like more of that color or if they'd like to be finished with that color. Another good choice-making activity is letting them choose all or some of the colors you're using to make your rainbow. Some students will be able to help pour or mix ingredients. What you're going to do for your next step is similar to the first. You're going to add half a cup of water, and then what you're going to do is you're going to add 1 to 2 less tablespoons of sugar. So we added 5 in the last one. In this one, I did 4. What you'll see though, once I add the color, is that the purple and the blue mixed together. So adding a greater different amount of sugar will help keep the layers separate. And you have to be very careful as you're pouring in your second, third, and fourth layers, because if you pour it too quickly, it can cause the colors to crash into each other. And then I chose green and mix it together, and in this part you'll see how you pour in the colors properly. So you're going to put the spoon in the cup. You're going to pour your color over the back of the spoon and slowly lift the spoon as you continue to pour. You'll use this technique for all subsequent layers of color you're doing. As you can see, it can be painfully slow, but the slower you go, the easier it is not to mix the colors. What you can see here, again, with the yellow and the green, is that the yellow kind of just goes into the green. Again, I only used 1 tablespoon difference. The 2 tablespoon difference of sugar seems to be enough to keep the layers separate. But as you watch me pour, you can see it's just mixing in with the green. And then I did my last layer, I did red, and when you get to your last layer, I feel like it's the easiest layer because you're closer to the top, so the colored water has less room to fall down the glass. But again, you can ask your student, do you want more colors? Do you want more of this color? Do you want to be finished? And when you are finished, you can see that there are 3 distinct layers, even though I used 5 different colors. But it's still pretty cool to look at, and it shows you the heaviest color goes to the bottom, and it stays at the bottom. So in mine, the blue-purple is the heaviest. It has the most sugar, so it stays at the bottom. The middle amount, the green and yellow, has the middle amount of sugar, so it stays in the middle. And the top has the least. It has 1 tablespoon, and you can see it sitting at the top. I will say, to get this picture to be this colorful, I did edit it so that it was more contrast so you could see it. But you're going to do better than I did, and your colors are going to come out better. So send me your pictures when you're done, and I hope you had fun doing science with me today.